Hi, I'm making this little video here to help out with the math assignments for the week of May 4th. So what we tried to do is load some of the worksheets into the Google Classroom, and we used a program called Google Draw. So here, this is next week's week at a glance. So you're going to see in math on these 4 days, we put in worksheets. And so one of the worksheets we put in for the Tuesday one, but really it doesn't matter. As long as we get one of the worksheets in, will be our required activity for math for the week. Now, when you're in Google Classroom, we've kind of tried to fool around with how to put it in. And what we ended up doing is we put in the required sight words, writing, reading, and foundation activities. And then I put all 4 worksheets in here. So you can, each day, you can go in and click on a worksheet. So you'll see here, and you'll see the lesson come up here. So this, every student has their own copy, and it's already in their folder. So you don't have to really save it. You just, if you work on it on the computer, it saves it automatically in that folder. And when you're done, you just have to click turn in the little box. So you would click on this and it would bring you, if you're on a PC or I believe on a Chromebook, it should bring you to a screen that looks like this. And you'll see the activity here and you are now in Google Drawing. So if you want to, it might be fun for the kids. It's a good skill to learn. I just learned it too. They have a couple options here. So you can use the line, which is over here. You click on the down arrow and go to Scribble. If you go to Scribble, now my mouse is a scribble. So I can draw the number bond. I can write numbers. It's not easy, but you can do it. So they can work on that and do the writing right here on the page. And when they're done, just click turned in. If you want to draw the number bond, oops, I should have left the other one. But then you want them to type the numbers, you can switch up here to text box and then put a text box in the circle. And I think there's 5 dogs, click 5. And then another text box for this one, right over here. You can move the text box. Whoa, 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 what happened there? So you got some options. You can play with the text box. You also, get rid of all those. You can also take this and you can decide to print it. And we weren't 100% sure if it would print, but the print button is here. So on my computer, it brings it up and will allow me to print it. So you can bring it up and just print it out. Or you can just use this as a template, give your child another piece of paper and say, okay, look at the picture, and then read them what to do. And they can do it on a separate piece of paper and you can just take a picture of it. If you decide to print it out, you will have to still hit turned in for either of those and take a picture and send it to us or just write us something in private comments about what they did. So there's 4 of these we put in for this week. We think it's going to work, but I'd be curious to get some feedback on if it was, if you were able to do it, on which device it worked and which devices it didn't, just so we'll know whether to try it again or not. It would be helpful because it's an easy way to get some math that's right along with what we would have been doing. So let me know how that goes. The other thing, back where I was. Oh, here. So also in here, in foundations, we're going to have a video in here and the kids are going to listen, and then you're not going to see the word. We're going to do it just like we did in the Zoom, tap it out. And reading, we actually put in a Raz Kids. I like to see everybody using Raz Kids. So when you go into the directions here of what to do, you can click on it, of how to, and the kids already have an assignment loaded into their account. So they should be able to do, it's all the same story, making salsa. And writing, we have some persuasive stuff to work on, and then our new sight words. So I'm curious to know how it goes. Let me know. and we will hopefully have a great week.